on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm bringing you something special, man, that I put together myself, but it goes for the Bronco. You know, it's something, man, that I really wanted, and I did my research on it, and I ordered everything, and it came out. I'm talking about, I paid less than $100. You know what I'm saying, for something that people are spending between $400 and $1,200 on. So just hold on. So what I'm talking about, that's something I added on. But what I'm talking about is the light bar. So I got the light bar for the Bronco, but it's not made for the Bronco. It's actually made for well, just any vehicle or whatever, but it's something I put together. So this right here is the light bar. It's a curved light bar, two rows, 700 watts. It's a curved light bar. Now, probably think to yourself, well, if it's not made for the Bronco, how would it fit? Well, it's because Hooke Road actually makes brackets for the Bronco for if you want to do lights or whatever. So Rough Country has their version of with their light bars and things like that. It's about, I think, like 12 to 15 different light bar companies that I saw, but this one right here is actually made for the Bronco. It actually got the plates and everything that goes in there, and these are the instructions here. So if you're thinking to yourself, well, how is it gonna fit if it's not made specifically for the Bronco? That's because of these brackets. These brackets, and also on this, it'll be able to go. So I'm gonna go ahead and start this install. It's not something that's hard. You know what I'm saying? It's something that's very simple. For me it is. Something that's very simple for me. So to start this off, I'm gonna go ahead and remove these clips here. So I actually got a tab on the back. So you just go ahead and press on that and it removes the clips. So these are some of the tools that I'm gonna need. Electrical tape, splicers, or wire cutters, whatever you want to call it. Got my ratchet with a 10 mil on it. So the first thing we're gonna have to do is remove this plate here with the 10 mil. So just 2 bolts. Remove those. So remove them bolts. You know what I'm saying? Just make sure you put it somewhere to where you ain't gonna lose them. I just set them right there. Go ahead and take this off. So these 2 screws or bolts, whatever you want to call it, they're made specifically for, for the Bronco. So that's what the brackets are. So let me show you the brackets. So you get your bracket and see how it sits directly on there. So it sits directly on there, and then you put the bolts back on. So you can go ahead and start tying these down. Make sure it's pretty snug. So that's the first bracket on there. So go to the other side, do the same thing. Take that plate off, and then put the plate on, and put the new put the old bolts back on. So it's the same steps. Go ahead and take that light bar out. So it's pretty long light bar. Take that out. And a few things you're gonna need out of the bracket kit that comes with it. If you can see, it already comes with a bracket on it, but once again, that bracket's not made for the Bronco. So I'm gonna go ahead and get that out the way. So there's a few things you're gonna need up out of here. You're not gonna need these. These are pretty sturdy brackets or whatever. And those like little rubber garments that goes under the brackets. But you're gonna need, see how you got two long ones. You don't really need that. So those things are these 2 screws right here. That's what goes into the side. You got your nuts, And then you got these little clamp, which are like stoppers or whatever to stop the nuts or whatever from turning. And then you got a couple washers. So that's pretty much all you're gonna need about it up. So you guys are probably wondering how I'm gonna wire this up. We already pre-wired some of it. So what I plan on doing, because I already put a relay and a toggle switch, you know what I'm saying, on my side lights, I could run it to where it's its own entity, you know what I'm saying, as far as like the light bar, and just turn it on by itself. But I'm not really interested in it, so I'm just gonna go ahead and tap into this since I already have a relay put onto it. So once I get this mounted up, you know what I'm saying, and then I'm gonna run the wires. There's no drilling in this process, no drilling, so you don't have to drill anything. I have something for that, so we'll get to that once I get to that. We'll talk about that once I get to that step. So right now, what we're gonna go ahead and do, we're gonna mount this up, and then we're gonna get the wires ran. So what I just explained, scratch all that. Only thing you're gonna need is just these here and the washer, because I looked at it, you know what I'm saying, I'm not gonna need anything else. So let's go ahead and get this mounted up. Don't try this by yourself. So I got it on now. Still gonna be tightened down some more or adjusted, whatever. But once again, don't try to by yourself. So it can be adjusted, you know, just rotate it and tighten it down a little bit. But yeah, it's a curved bar. I didn't want a straight one. You know, I just a different look because it goes with the curve of the hood. That's the reason why I wanted something different. So now that I got it on the way I want, now it's time to pop the hood and get the wires ran. So you're gonna get your drill and your T27 bit, so you can get it down up in there. Cause you gotta take this off in order to tuck the wire. So you got that. Go ahead and take that off. Get your little pry tool or whatever, so you can go ahead and pop this up, so you can get the wires up under there. So once you got them wires up in there, go ahead and slide to this piece right here. Go ahead and slide that piece up because it clamps up under the windshield a little bit. So you got to get that up out the way. So in my case, I gotta take these up right here. So use your pry tool. Go ahead and pop them clips so you can expose the wire. So once again, if you have the one that runs straight down and it has a toggle switch and a relay, you would do it like I did down here, because this is the one I'm actually tapping into, because it already has a fuse on it and it already has a relay, and that relay is actually tucked back here. Oops, sorry about that, but it's actually tucked back here. So technically all I have to do is just tap into the wires that I have right here, you know what I'm saying, and I'm good to go. But for most cases, because I had already did everything with these lights here, but if you was running this solo, just run it down, you know what I'm saying, with your relay, and then you hide everything up under here. You know what I'm saying? If you don't know how to do that, just watch my previous video, and I went over the steps or whatever. So I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna get this wired up, and then we'll come back to the final step to get everything bundled together. So I got everything bundled up. And I still gotta put this wire back up in there. Well, this bolt back up in there. So just pre-start it like I always do. Get my drill. Get that drill back up in there. And turn that back how I want. So we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna get into this here. And once again, you're probably asking like, how am I gonna do this? Well, that's easy. I bought this stuff. So what I purchased to hide the wire, because once again, like I said, this requires no drilling. I'm not drilling into my Bronco at all. Excuse me, that's my garage situation right there. But I'm not drilling into my Bronco, especially because it's brand new. But you're like, well, what are you gonna do with this wire right here? Well, I got this. It's called a universal wire hider. I actually got this from another YouTube couple. You know, when they did the CK lights up top, and they recommended this. This is the part number. You can find this on Amazon. Depending on when you watch this video, price may differ, but it's around $30. You know, that's the little code thing, so you can scan that. You know what I'm saying? While you watch the video, if you want to find out which one it is. And that's the part number right there. So it's 3.28 feet in length, which is way more than enough to go right here. So we're gonna go ahead and get, matter of fact, let's just open this up so we can see what's all with this side. Sorry. Well, what all comes in the inside is the installation instructions. Let me get myself together. I'm sorry. I do apologize, and I'm pretty sure y'all tired of all that. But these instructions on how to install it. You know, it comes with these 3M double-sided tape. Comes with 6 strips and alcohol swab. And then this is the garment here. So the best thing to do, since I only got one hand when I'm working with, we should get over here. You know, because it's gonna go inside it. It's gonna go inside just like this. You know, and then you're gonna tuck the wires actually in the inside of here, which is pretty cool. You know what I'm saying? Just slide right up in there. And since I already wrapped this, it kind of already goes with the flow. So what if you got this right here? Somebody gonna see it, probably have something to say. I don't really care. You know what I'm saying? If you can see it or not, because it blends right into it. But what you do is you take it, you get your proper measurements, you cut it, apply the 3M strips to the back, clean it off, tuck the wire. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that right now. Once again, I only got one hand, so I can't show you everything. But I just told you how to do it, so there you go. Get your alcohol swab. Go ahead and clean that up. Make sure you go all the way down in there. It's only alcohol, it ain't gonna hurt nothing. Just gonna help it. Let that dry. A little bit dirty. So let that dry before you start applying anything. So we got the 3M applied all the way down. So here it is. This little piece right here. Once again, like I said, it blended right in. So the wires ran, excuse that garage thing or whatever. Put a zip tie right here. You know what I'm saying? Just to hold that wire right there. And then I ran it down. You know what I'm saying? Just to hide it up in there. And I screwed those down tight as I could. And then this is the end result. Alright, so there it is. These are some of the tools you're gonna need. If you go the route that I did, I'll put the link in the description for it. Got your electrical tape, Allen key, scissors, 10 mil ratchet, wash cutters, your panel remover, and your T27 drill bit. So those are the tools that you're gonna need for the Bronco. Any questions, anything, just let me know. So there it is, guys. Upper lights, lower lights. So this whole install, as far as the upper lights and everything that came with it, and also with the brackets and all that stuff, is $100. You know what I'm saying? It's $100 for the bracket and the light. The light was $33. The bracket was $60 or something like that, and then the rubber garment was $30. But I don't count that. You know what I'm saying? I don't count that into the price. So less than $100, you got the light bars up. You know what I'm saying? You got the brackets and everything, 50-inch brackets, because that's what that is. That's 50 inches. And the lower lights. Lower lights, I got them off Amazon as well, and those were around $33. You know what I'm saying? I ordered the toggle switch, the relay, and all that stuff, so it just taps all into it onto one. Once again, you can run these lights by themselves, but I choose to run them together because if I turn one on, I'm turning them all on. So don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you guys think. You guys have a blessed day.